All right. All right. Collective tarot reading of the day. We'll see what wants to come through. What does the collective need to know for today? My dear guides, what is it? Okay. Okay, I'm also going to take that one out because I feel like it's just screaming at me. So we have the High Priestess and we have the Tower coming out. Honestly, I kind of love this because if the Tower's going to happen, at least we know it's going to happen. At least we have some kind of intuitive understanding that there is some kind of like change that is incoming, and we're basically just waiting for it. We're just waiting for it to come in. Where is it? Maybe keeping ourselves like a little bit on guard in a sense too, but with the Empress coming out, you know, we're open to receive it. We know that, you know, potentially this has to do with certain manifestations coming in. We've been waiting for these manifestations to come in. We can feel that they're right around the corner. You know, we've been feeling for weeks that they're right around the corner. And we've just been waiting for it to come in, and really trying to practice that acceptance, that surrender, that being open to receive, practicing, you know, not doing as much, not forcing, not clinging on to, not clinging on to like whatever is currently present in your external reality. Because you know, you have this intuitive feeling. Like, does it get better than this? I don't know. Not sure. So, yes, abrupt change is coming in, being open to receive them, and like the kind of changes that we have are like wish fulfillment. What is this? 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So wish fulfillment and, you know, kind of ultimate emotional fulfillment coming in. These are both very, very, very positive cards. The abrupt change might require you to take some kind of a leap of faith. I'm so glad that we've moved out of that energy that we were in for the last couple of days, because it feels like the emotional work that we had to do to be able to acknowledge some of the fears and the resistances that were coming up was absolutely necessary for you to be able to move forward and be able to receive the things that are coming in. Oh, that one wants to come out. Oh shit, okay. Okay, so we have the Lovers, we have the Devil, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the Sun. So, okay, so like I was just talking about, some of the emotional energies that we have been moving through in the last couple of days, actually no. So with this Tower moment, there is going to be like a choice required. It will be like a fork in the road, metaphorically. And so you will have to choose which fork you want to fucking continue down. So there will be a part of you that wants to cling to comfort, that wants to cling to, you know, your current life situation. Maybe feelings of like unfairness that you have to decide in certain situations. But ultimately, it feels like you will know what the right or like aligned choice will be for yourself. It might, you know, be uncomfortable having to choose to move down a pathway that requires you to let some things go. But ultimately, like, the opportunities that are coming in feel very positive, like literally leading you toward your dream life. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords coming out, and I've been reading that recently as like your own internal deception, but to be honest, this kind of, okay, well, I think it is also your own internal deception with the 9 of Wands. My brother, the 9 of Wands coming out here. So I think that it is your own internal deception, but I got the distinct feeling that there are potentially individuals in some of your current life situations that don't necessarily want you to move down your most fulfilling, authentic, aligned path, because that would also, create disruption for them. So, these situations are obviously so nuanced, and take it how it resonates. You're going to be given the option. The choice is yours. I would say, be aware of deception, be aware of, subtle manipulation from other individuals that want to keep you on an unaligned path because it benefits them. And really kind of, would you do that to them? If the tables were turned, would you treat them that way? So we have the 5 of Cups coming in, just adding on to the end of that energy there with, this might create some feelings of unfairness. It's going to be why can't I have my cake and eat it too? But in retrospect, you'll realize that they weren't both your cake. One was clearly your cake, and then one was the thing that you've been clinging on to out of comfort. And, not everybody's going to make this choice, but I do see, with the acknowledgement of all of these things that are coming up, the emotions, the aligned versus unaligned, it's going to take you into a totally new part of your life, moving you further towards your destiny, toward your own internal balance and alignment. There's going to be I think it's going to be different manifestations in different areas manifesting for all of you. But it is really leading to this kind of internal sense of unity and alignment and inner balance that you maybe didn't even know how imbalanced you were, because when you're in an unaligned situation for long enough, it just becomes your normal. It becomes, you get used to it. But then when you finally move out of it, cycle's completing. When you finally move out of it, then you realize how imbalanced you actually were and how much better your energy feels when you have moved out of that situation. And once you've moved out of that situation, so we had the Temperance and the 2 of Cups come out, and that was that internal sense of alignment. Once you've kind of moved forward after, the Tower moment has come in, the abrupt change or the abrupt opportunity has come in, you've chosen to step forward, you're bringing yourself into that internal sense of alignment. And then we have the World coming out, which is, completion of cycles, lessons being learned. This might be, in some cases, a kind of jarring event or circumstance that really brings in an internal sense of clarity as well. Maybe we know that the situations that we are in aren't in alignment, but sometimes the universe brings in some pretty obvious points or situations to really bring in that internal sense of clarity. So you're oh my God, I can't do this anymore, or whatever it is. Whether it's I need to get out of this, or whether it be I need to step forward into this thing that is very obviously calling me right now. But whatever it is, just pay attention to what your heart is telling you, your authenticity is telling you, rather than what your mind is telling you. And it's going to lead you into, the closing out of potentially some hard cycles into some really beautiful new ones. So that's it. That's the whole message. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.